Hi, so it's Thursday now, and I actually went out to the store this morning, which I don't normally do, but I just needed to, and I actually forgot something. But so I mostly went for Christmas props, because I was like, I'm getting ready to make my little Christmas drawing, which I think is somewhere else at this moment, so let's see. I don't know where it went, but I will find, oh, yes I do, it's where it should not be, because it just happens. So I'm going to work on my Christmas drawing, not that you could see anything. In the last vlog, I do show it. So I'm actually going to start working on this, but I was like, even though the drawing's not going up until, like, Christmas Eve, because I'm going to have another Christmas drawing go up Christmas Day, I'm still going to be putting this up in the store in November. So I was like, I wanted to have Christmas props kind of sitting around the drawing while I'm recording it, just to give a more Christmassy feel. So the thing I forgot was I needed, like, backdrop paper, which I was going to do red and green. I completely forgot about it, and I was like, damn it. But I do have construction paper, so I'm hoping I have a red and green. If not, like, I have big pieces and I have little pieces of construction paper. Some kind of, like, cardstock, I think, is what the little ones are. So I'm hoping between all of that, I will have red and green, or at least red. I do have a green backdrop already. I just need at least red to put on the floor, I suppose. But I think I do have some. One or the other. So I'm like, I'm gonna cross my fingers, because I don't want to go back to the store right now. I did spend a lot of money. I probably spent like over $200 on, yeah. But it's fine. It's necessary, it's just fun, and I just need it. I'm just trying to be a little bit different. Like, whenever I start making my new designs that I'm going to have, I'm just trying to be different. Because I'm just seeing, like, pivoting, I suppose, to see what sticks with people. Because I don't know yet. So this is one way I'm going to do it. But first, I will show you that I've actually made some progress on this comic. So I actually got all this colored this morning. So I got this. So all these panels are now done. So now I'm going to record these three so that way I can start working on the pencil. This probably won't be done for this week's video. Not a big deal. And that way it'll go up next week and I can start working on the next drawing, which is going to be another character drawing. And we'll go from there. It's fine. I know what's going on in my head at least. And then I did start to Halloween drawing. So I have Myra and Jojo up here. Kanan is down here howling at the moon that's up here. I have Celestin looking miserable in a Yeti costume because he didn't want to put it on, but Myra forced him. And I have Arlathea down here in the corner. So that's also something else I'm working on for this to go up on Halloween. But it's fine because I have less than 2 weeks and I'm not worried about it. I should get this done in time. I'm thinking I might just put pencil on it and just call it a day. But to show you what I have. I just dropped some. Okay, so first up, I have 3 different types of paper. Like, it's all the same type, but I have 3 different sizes. Because this is for commission stuff. So I just want to get the paper. I was actually about to walk out and I was like, oh I need the paper. Because my goal is to open up the commission stuff, at least. Even though I'm going to be waiting for a couple things. Like, business cards to put in there. Like, I actually have everything else I need. Like, I do have some plain, packaging tape I could put on there to make it stronger. I have some rigid mailers already. I also have some tissue paper I was going to cover it up in. I do have a thermal printer. I have the I have the labels. Because I bought all this stuff a long time ago. Because I thought, was it like 2 years ago I was going to do this? The way I was doing it just was not working, so I stopped. So I already have all of that. And I do have, like, I have a kitchen scale, which I'm like, it's still a scale, so I'm like, I'm assuming it'll work, because I'm like, I think it's fine. I hope it works. If not, I'll have to buy another one. Just the way it is. So, but I'm like, if I can at least get the paper commissions open, I'd rather do that, and then we will work on doing the rest. Because there's some stuff I want to buy, like, I want to get, like, little craft notebooks that I can sit there and draw on the cover, and then you can write in it. They'll be really cheap. Like, it's just good for, like, either light sketching or note-taking. Nothing crazy. I also got some other commission stuff I also want to do, so I don't have to worry about doing those. So, and there's probably, I also need to do magnet stuff, but I see some people do magnetic bookmarks, which I want to see what the materials are and how they do them, because I'm like, that'd be kind of cool if I could do that. And that way I could, you know, they would be commission based, so I'm not like mass producing. There's other stuff I gotta look at too. But this was just a start. So this is all mixed media paper. Two of the pads I have are 300 GSM because I was testing it and I'm like, this shit is thick. And I like it because I can use it for my markers and my pencils. Because I wouldn't mind doing the watercolor paper, but because it sucks up the ink so much on the markers, I was like, I don't want to do that. So the first one I got was a 7x10. I don't draw in 7x10. There was a 6x8, which is my normal size, but it wasn't like, it was like half this thickness. And I was like, if I'm going to give it to someone, I'd rather just do the 7x10. I can offer the 6x8 and just cut it down to size, I suppose. So I got that. I also got the 9x12. And these are perforated, so I can rip them out. That was also what I was kind of looking at, and they're perforated, so I was like, awesome. And the last one I got is a 11x14, and it's actually 60 pages. This was $18 for this one, and I was like, for 60 pages? I was like, shit. Because both of these were probably, you know, 14, 15, and this 7x10 has 15 sheets, and they both have 15. So I thought the 60 sheet, I mean, it's 160 GSM, or GM squared, I don't know, whatever it is. So it's half that thickness, but I was like, that's still a pretty good size. I didn't think about transporting this. Fuck. I'm gonna have to see how big of rigid mailers they have. I didn't think about that. I guess maybe I can still use it and maybe see what the 6.5 by 7. Oh, damn it. I'll have to look and see what other rigid mailers they have because I do want to use that just because they won't, they're not flimsy. So I'll have to look at how I'm going to transport that. I was not thinking. Dum-dum. Okay. So these were actually a surprise because I was looking and I was like, oh, I need these. So these are actually ornaments, but I was going to use these. I was actually going to buy some wood stuff for keychains. So I was like, oh, perfect. So here's a tree, which I was like, I don't mind. I have a circle one, which was one of the ones I was going to get. And we have a tag. So I was like, that's fantastic. Which I think would be kind of cool if you want like a special tag for your like suitcase or something to make it stand out a little bit more. So I got, and they all have 50 pieces each. So obviously once I run out, and I'll have to get more. But I was like, at least I don't have to wait on these. And I can go ahead, make an example on each one, and I can post it. So that way people kind of actually see what it looks like. So that was my other thing. I actually got some satin varnish, which I was like, because I was going to do the matte, but I was like, what's the satin for? It says satin's for like the more high traffic areas and it's a little bit shiny. I was like, which can't hurt. So I was like, I'll just take it because I don't have any kind of varnish at all. So I was like, I'm going to need the varnish anyway. So I was like, might as well just take this. Oh my gosh, I just dropped it. So I also got some Sharpies so that way I can so I can work on the Shrinkadinks again and just test them out officially because I did not, like I have Sharpies, but I don't have the fine liner black Sharpies and that's the ones I needed. So now I can test them out because I have plenty of paint markers and Sharpies. So I'm like, I can start making little Shrinkadinks. So I was like, I just needed these. I also got some tacky glue. Like I have the E6000, but I have a problem with it because it continually like drips out. It won't stop dripping. So I was like, at least let me get the tacky glue just so I can have extra glue. Because I went to Dollar Tree and Michael's, so. So then I actually got these lights. So it's holly lights. So they light up and stuff. So I thought it would be fun to kind of have those like when I'm drawing on the desk just around me in a wreath. Just to kind of give a little bit extra light and just something there. Alright. So I'm actually excited about these. Because I love deer I love the deer. So because Dollar Tree does have deer, at least mine does. So it has it in silver, this dark bronze or whatever it is. Or I guess dark brown. I don't really know what the finish is. And in like a gold color, but I was like, the problem is like I'm partial, as you can tell, to dark colors with the green mixed in. So I was like, I want dark colors. So I got 2 of them. So these will be for like pictures, certain pictures I take, and just to kind of sit here on my TV because I don't have a fireplace. So this is the one of them. So he's sitting, and then I got a standing one. So I was like, they're $5. I was like, why not? Also at the Dollar Tree, I got 2 of these baskets for holding all my props in. So that way when it's done, I can put the Halloween stuff I have over here and sitting over here away. Halloween / fall. I can put Christmas stuff in here. So I just bought 2 of them for now. And I have plenty of closet space, so I can just go shove them in my closet. But I just did that to keep it organized. And so I can start throwing all that shit back in there. So this was also from the Dollar Tree. I got little baby trees. I don't have a, like an actual like tree yet, because that's something I do want to get, but I just saw these and thought they were cute, because when I take pictures I can have them standing up, I can have them on the desk. I just thought it was kind of fun. There's 6 of them in here, and they're like lightly dusted with like snow. So I was like, I actually kind of like that. So I got those. I got these from Michael's. They're little Christmas presents, which is what I was wanting. So, and they actually got the green, white, red, and yellow. So I was like, perfect. I only got the 1 pack, so I'm like, that's all I need. It's just to have them placed. I'm like, I don't need a ton of stuff. I got these little ornaments. They have a couple different kinds. I also got these too. So again, just to kind of place them. And I guess whenever I get like an actual tree, because I kind of want a tree, I'm probably going to go to Walmart. I was thinking of getting like a counter tree, just to put on the counter with like, hopefully like little decorations that come with it to put it on there. Because that's what I was kind of wanting. Because I don't really have room for an actual tree, and I don't really want that. I'm like, I don't mind having, or like a tree I can sit on my dining room table or something. I got these little snowflakes. So they're actually stickers, but again, I just want to have them on the desk. Because I'm not actually going to stick them, because I'm going to use them in the future. Then I got these little baby candy canes, which I thought were cute, and I was like, perfect. And the last one was I got these poinsettias, but they're clips. So my original idea was to put them in my hair for decoration, but now that I'm like, oh, but they're glittered. Once glitter gets everywhere, you find little fucking pieces of glitter. You find 1, you find 12 more. So I'll have to be careful with the glitter. And maybe put it on another piece of paper, so that way when I take it off, I can just, you know, dump the glitter off the paper. So that's my little haul. Again, it's mostly just to try and make it more appealing for better pictures, especially when I do these commission items. That way I can sit there and decorate it. Because obviously a lot of these commission items will be for year round, but I think because it is Christmas, just to make it special. Maybe I should not do that. Because I won't get done in time for Christmas. Never mind. But at least when I'm doing videos and photos, I can now have decorations around just to make it more Christmassy, especially when I start posting these guys, which will be here soon. Obviously, it's not the finished design, but at least when I do the Christmas situation, they're a little more decorative. That was my idea. Because I'm also thinking, because I am recording this on my phone, I'm gonna try to do that so that way I can save my tablet for other videos. I think what I'll do when I get the finished design done, whenever I'm recording these, I actually might have it to where I have the video process of me making these, which is what I record, and then go over to showing the actual finished design that will be posted on the website. I think is what I'm gonna do, just to kind of give an idea of the transition that I made. That's just my idea. So we'll see. But I was like, I kind of need that stuff so that way I can start working on this Christmas drawing to get it ready to go up, because I need to get that finished along with Halloween and all this other stuff. Because I got to make sure it all gets done so I can get it posted. It's just a lot, but it's fine. We're getting there. on top of all the other little admin things I have to do. But I'm gonna do some more research. Like right now, I'm trying to work on my email stuff. Not that anyone's on my email list, but it's like I'm just trying to, just in case people do get on there. I have something going out. Again, probably over time it will change and update, which is fine. It's just right now I'm just trying to do a little bit at a time. But yeah, so my intention is to look at commission stuff and Patreon stuff. Because I at least want to have prices down and know what I'm doing. And then I also want to make a list on stuff on Printify that I could eventually do myself. So that way I can kind of figure out everything I need for that. The biggest thing is the stickers, but again, I do have that matte label printer sticker paper that I have. So I'm like, that's something, it just won't be shiny. But I do have clear sticker paper I could probably put over it. The only problem is it might lift over time because it's not connected to it. But I'll just look at some other stuff, so we'll see. But I have other ideas in mind. That's where we're at right now. So let me get working on some of this art for the time. And then when I make some progress, because right now I'm just going to work on the Christmas stuff. There you can kind of see a little bit. But I'm just going to work on this Christmas art really quick. Oh, I could actually have done a lot more on this. I'm like, I could have gone a lot farther than what I did. So I'm going to work on this for a bit. And then we will get back to what I was doing. Hi, so it's Friday. It's Friday. So let's go over, I wish it was Thursday because I won't have to go back to work tomorrow. So let's go over what I've actually gotten done today because I've actually been fairly productive, so I'm pretty happy. So first I'll show you the art. I did get kind of far. So I got the comic page, this marker is done. So I just need to film this part before I start the pencil, but I'm just happy that it's done. It won't be ready for tomorrow, but that's alright. My Christmas drawing, I actually got quite a bit done. So I still need to draw this down here, which I do need to record. I want to do that today. At least my goal was to get the line art done today at least. So we'll see, because I'm still working on some stuff. But I actually might kind of cut it off at 5. I don't know. Just so I can do other things. So we'll see. But, so that's how that's looking so far. So it's not too bad. It's definitely interesting because it's just like all landscape and no characters. So, and then I also managed to get my Halloween fairly done. So I still need to work on Myra and JoJo up here, which that'll be recorded. But I got Arlethea done, Celestin looking pissed off, but he's done, and Kanan is howling at the moon. So they're all done. I just need to draw them and do the line art too. So again, I would also like to get that done today. Will I? I don't know. I mean, if I don't, it's not that big of a deal. If I have to wait till like Monday or something, but we'll see. Because Monday I actually want to work more on the blog. So, what I've actually done is, for blog-wise, I was looking up like terms and conditions I need. Because I know I'm not selling anything on there. I know it might be a little bit different than what I have in the privacy policy, which I think I might just copy and paste some of that stuff I have on my actual like shop site and put it on the blog. So that way Monday, Tuesday, I can start working on the blog. That's not a huge rush. Like it's not, I don't need to get done immediately, but the faster I get it done, the better. So I'm working on that. So I'll be doing that Monday, Tuesday for sure. I have also been working on commission and Patreon stuff. So I got both of those like finalized with what I'm selling, and then Patreon I got the tiers finalized. So I think for Patreon, what I'm gonna do is, because I do have the first bit of art available, let me show you in case you haven't seen it before. I have to find it all. It's all in a jumbled mess of things because I'm the kind of person who needs storage for my storage. And because I don't know where I'm putting all these yet, and well, the problem is that these haven't gone up on like my website yet, so they're all just kind of sitting here until I can put them up. So, which I might put up maybe one this following month, because my intention is to only do the Metros and Christmas stuff. That's all I'm going to be doing for this drop, because that's going to be quite a bit already, but that's fine. And then I probably will whatever, because I've been posting videos on these drawings I've been doing, so I'm just going to post Honestly, I actually might just do him, because he's kind of a fun one. So I might just post him and then be done with it. So I can put him up. But that's kind of my intention right now. Because they're literally sitting over here on the side of my desk, because I'm like, I don't know where else to put them in so I can upload them. But the first Patreon art is this little hedgehog terrarium that I did a while ago. So I have this. I created a, like, smaller version of it. I'm trying to be professional, but it doesn't want to work. So there's that one. I have this little cutout I did of the other one. I mean, they're both look the same, but there's another one. And then I just did some, like, foliage by itself because I was just wanting to make, like, little baby products of them. So what I'm thinking, so, like, some of the products I chose was a postcard of the actual drawing itself, 2 sets of stickers, which would be the little cutout, which would be these 2, a bookmark, a standee, keychain, a washi tape, I think, and some other stuff. I also want to do like a coloring page, so what I would do is I would re-outline this and just have the line art, so that way anyone can just kind of download and color it however they want to, is what my intention is. So what I'm thinking before I actually set up the Patreon, I need to do mock-ups of those to at least screenshot what they would look like. So I think I'm just going to go do Vogue Race, because I know they're pretty popular and they have all that stuff I need. And they're not too expensive. It's just the amount you have to buy, because some of it is a very low amount, like kind of a high amount, like the washi tape. I think the lowest they do is 20 of them. It's either 10 or 20. So that's the only problem. But I'm also like, well, I guess like in the far future, if I get enough of that, I can just, I guess, do mystery bags. I don't know. So we'll see. But I want to do mock-ups to get the screenshot so I can actually kind of post like, hey, here's what you would be getting. Because I also want to do tutorials because I have 4 tiers. So the tutorials would only be on the 4th tier. But those would be me actually drawing the actual like, drawing itself and just kind of like going through like how I would do it. So if I did that, I would need to actually plan what I'm going to say. Because when I do my actual videos, I don't plan, I just talk. So some of it's about the, like, most of it's about the drawing itself. Sometimes I ramble a little bit. I don't know. I'm a mess. I don't know. So, but I'm like, I kind of want to do that. Now as for the commissions. So I think for the moment, I'm ready to go for that. I just need to figure out how to put it on the website and such. Because I just watched a video really quick of, like, some, like, little tips on the shipping process, a tiny bit. Obviously, I won't really know until I do it. But I'm going to do 4 sizes of paper. So I'm going to have the 11 by 14, which will be 1 to 4 characters. The 9 by 12 and 7 by 10 will be between 1 to 3 characters. And then I'm also going to do a 6 by 8, which will be 1 to 2 characters. So I'm going to have like rules and stuff about what I will and will not draw and such on the website itself. But I'm also going to go ahead and offer up those ornaments I showed and just kind of also say like in the future I'm going to add this stuff on here. I want to do the stickers, but I need to figure out the stickers first. I also want to do bookmarks because I know between Target and Michael's, they both sell laminator and laminating pouches. I know Target is $30. I think Michael's is too. So I also want to get those. And then the Shrinkadinks. I also want to do, like, I want to do some other stuff, but, like, some of it I can't buy just yet. I would like to, like, in the future. But I think for now I might just stick with the paper, the stickers, the Shrinkadinks, and the ornaments for the time being until I can add in more stuff. I just think that's a good start because I already have it. And, like, I already bought some stuff from Walmart a while ago. So, like, I already have the thermal printer. It's actually orange and white. It's all I had, but I'm like, whatever. Kanan's orange, so I'm like, I guess it works. I had the thermal print, I had the labels. I have some plain brown packaging tape, which is fine. And then I also have some larger rigid mailers. So I don't think they'll fit the 11 by 14. But Amazon actually has a size that's big enough to hold the 11 by 14. So if somebody chooses those, I'll just get those. But I also have to order business cards. Oh, I also want to do a print with Patreon too. That is my other plan. So there's some stuff I will need to get immediately, but it's like I can work on commission stuff now until it comes in. like, it's gonna be a lot because I need to order business cards, which will be these guys, which I have 5 designs immediately. That's 250 of them, because the lowest amount I can order is 50, so that's 250. And was it like over $100, I think? Or something close to it to get those business cards. But I also want them because I want them to be like collectible. So like this would be series 1, and then eventually I would have series 2 come out, which would be the mutations. Like I'm gonna have a lot at the very end, which those I could technically start working on now to get ahead. So that's where I'm at with those, but I think if I can figure out how to get the commission stuff showing up on the website, I'm just going to open it up now and just make a video about it. Because I already have one guy who's been waiting very patiently with me. So I'm going to tell him first, before I tell everybody else, just so he can kind of get first dibs. But I'm like, if I can't get it uploaded on the website because I have Printify enabled, I either have the option of just doing it directly through PayPal, which I do have a PayPal account, just not a business one, and I've never used PayPal. So I would have to make my business account, which is fine. And probably get it connected on here, because I do have that as an option to pay. So I would need to get that connected. And then I would need to figure out how to get all that stuff uploaded on there. And the shipping stuff. So, because I do have a kitchen scale, which works. So I'm like, I'll probably use that just to measure. It does it in grams, but I'm like, I can just use Google to convert it for me. So that's where I'm at with that. So I've been productive today. But I'm also slightly kind of working on the emails too, because that's a whole nother process. Which I'm just trying to do the welcome email at the moment. And then I eventually will need to do like the newsletter for the Christmas designs, but I'm like, I guess I can wait until I'm actually ready to roll that out. Because then that will also probably be about the time I roll out Patreon. So at least I need to focus on getting the rest of the commission items up. Or at least getting those together. And then I can work on the Patreon stuff. So that's where I'm at. But I just thought I would just give that update. So that's why I'm like, I should at least finish the emails. And then see if I can add on the commission stuff to the website. Because right now it's just going to be blank, because if I want to get it up, it's like I don't really have time to sit here and create that stuff. I can at least show the paper sizes, and then eventually when I do get the commission stuff in, or if I have my own time, I can sit here and update the photo. But I can at least show how big the size is going to be. So that's where we're at. Because, again, I also want to finish other art. So I think that's what we're going to do. Is we're going to at least get through probably the welcome email. Because I'm almost done with that. Like, I don't know. For the time being, it's fine. It's got my colors on there, which is, to me, a little more important than... Because I don't know. I just don't want white on there is the problem. But again, nobody's like using my emails, but it's just the way it is. So, and then I also was like, I need to add links on stuff eventually. So I'll need to create links that I have to send to myself, so that way I can add it to the emails and the websites. So it's a lot. But I guess let me get going on this. So I'll just need to add on links to websites for probably like Monday, Tuesday too. Because Monday, Tuesday are just going to share the same page. So whatever I don't get done, then we'll just split it up or whatever. But yeah, that's where we're at. That's why I'm like, the email thing I'm not worried about, because like nobody signed up to me emails. So I'm like, they're just there in case something happens to. Because when you go on the website at the very bottom, there is an option to sign up for emails. So, and it does work. I've done it. So I am actually, like, my personal email is connected to it. So when it does show. And I think at checkout you have to give the email. Yeah, you do. For checkout for, like, your receipt and stuff. And whenever your package is moving and whatnot. Because I think Printify does update you. So, yeah. So we got progress made. But yeah, so I guess I'll stop talking so I can focus some more on this. Because I still haven't posted today. I don't know if we're going to post a picture or we might be posting this, like Patreon coming soon, or I have commission stuff coming soon, I don't know. But I don't really feel like putting together a video. I might just do a regular old post at this point, because I still need to get laundry going, and I have to make food for work tomorrow. So we'll see. I mean, I still have like 7 hours-ish before I have to go to bed, but still a lot, because I'm just not in the mood to post, but I need to post. I just don't want to, but I have to. Oh, also, I'm not doing any ads anymore at this time until I'm ready to update for Christmas, because the ads are doing what they're supposed to be, but I'm just gonna hold off probably for the next, I think it's like maybe 2 weeks-ish until I get Christmas up before I make another ad. Just because, but then by then I can post Patreon and commission stuff as well as Christmas stuff, because that'll probably be the main focus, are those 3. I'll have the Demetro up too, but he won't be as big of a focus as the other 3. So that's where we're at. But I figured I'll just stop the ads for the time being until... So I'm hoping, yeah, because I'm hoping that Christmas will actually help me get a couple sales, would be super nice. Obviously, I have to make a lot if I want to make back, like, all the money I've spent. Because you're probably looking close to $3 grand right now that I've given to this. So, I'm kind of hoping, I'm not saying I'll make that back that much, but I'm kind of hoping that maybe for Christmas I'll at least get something. So we'll see. But I don't know yet. But let me just get working on this so I can make some more progress. Alright, so it is Sunday night, so let me show you what I have been working on. So the first one is this, my Stegosaurus. So I got it to the point where I think I'm pretty okay with like putting down, like starting to put down the scales. So yesterday I was just kind of like sculpting off some of like the extra little bits I didn't need and adding on some more to give him some like some buff, I suppose. So we have that. So I managed to put more on his stomach and his back leg back here. I put a little more up here on his arm, and then I added some more on his tail. I also actually used some E6000 to glue him onto the board. I glued his tail, and then I also ended up gluing his neck onto his body because it fell off. So I think what I'm going to do next time I start working on him again is I'm going to finish putting in like his eyes and start sculpting out the scales before I put his plates on. So I'm kind of hoping with the glue it helped. He's been like this since last night. So that's what I'm kind of hoping for. So now over here, what I actually did was I actually managed to do a little bit of sketching. So I have this little butterfly right here for that extra one. I have stuff on there now, but I think I'm going to redo it. So I'm kind of tempted to have the butterfly here and have this wing coming off the board. And the second one's kind of like still in the board, just to kind of give it like a turned effect, I suppose. That's just the idea I had. I'll have to mess around with it and see if I can figure it out. I don't know. So this right here is actually going to be a frog painting, which will be on this board. I already have the paper cut, so that way I can kind of draw on the drawing and then trace it onto the board. So I'm going to have one frog here, and then I have a branch with another one, and there's a third one up here. I'm actually going to put circles around them with like lily pads and moss. This might have some trees and just like either lighting or like the sun's going down. I want to put fireflies around here and like some flowers. I thought that'd be different, interesting. Plus I actually want to do some more of this. I want to make like little frog characters to go with this. I actually have an idea for one and I'm actually super excited. So these are another sketches. I actually have some toilet paper rolls, which are right there, that I've kept because they're very sturdy. So I was like, what do I want to do with these? So I was like, what if I try to get some clay? So I have like tin foil and I have wire. I'm like, what if I tried to make like little fairy houses or something, like little mushrooms, and like make them like little fairy houses? So I kind of want to give that a try. And what else I have managed to do today was I did not get very far, but I was working on the Christmas stuff that I need to get finished. So let me just show you again. It's not, I did not, like this one design literally took me the entire time because I was trying to figure out what the fuck I was doing. So okay. So this is what I managed to come up with. This is one of them. So the problem is that the words took me the longest because I did not know what I wanted to do. I messed with them so much. Because I knew I wanted to keep with the saying because that's what I had on her originally. Because originally it looked like this. Ignore that, but you got the lights. So this is what I originally had. But then I was like, okay, well let me, because like that's how kind of almost how I did my original drawings, like with the Halloween in the fall. I was like, let me try and change it up and kind of give it like a upside down triangle. So I can put it on like clothes and stuff to kind of go like right there on like the chest and stuff. I'm like, maybe that's what I need to do. So, but the words, oh my gosh. Because I was trying to figure it out. Because originally I just had like writing down the words. And I was going to have the lights kind of swirling around it. And I was like, I don't like that because I couldn't do them right. So eventually I got onto here. I'm like, okay, what if I made the light strands the words and just add on the lights? Ugh. This is kind of blurry. I don't know why. So that's what I did. So then I was, did the lights. So I actually have kind of lights going around it. Like they're actually turned on, if you will. Because originally I was actually going to leave a lot of this plain white. But then I remembered with Printify, because they have the option for like AI, like removing the background. Anything left white will get added onto that to make it see-through. And I'm like, I don't want to make it see-through. So I did a very light green. I did a light pink because I have the highlighter is what I was using to actually color the letters and stuff in. So I set it like 43% opacity and stuff and like 4%. So that's how I managed to get that. These are not blended, but I'm like, I actually kind of like the way that looks because I was going to keep with my color scheme. So then I just added on these three, which I almost might need to make those lighter by themselves, I think. Just to kind of match lights down here. So I think I'm going to have to go back and do that. But that's what I came up with. So I was like, okay, I like that idea. So, but yes, again, because of the words, it took me all day. It was kind of ridiculous. So now I'm doing Snow, which is the rabbit, this guy. So this is where I got with the words, which I actually like because I put snow on the words and now I'm kind of coloring them in. So now that I know what I'm doing, it's going to go faster. So I'm going to work on these some more tomorrow while I'm at work. So then I already have, I'm going to do the snowflake and the snowman, and I'm going to put snow down here because I don't have Jolly and Jingle, which I might have to finish Tuesday, which is fine. Because then I also want to try and get the gingerbread, like the Christmas picture done too. So these are all ready to go. So that's where I'm at. But yeah, so all day just for the one drawing. But with these, because I actually put these on here separately, I think I am going to have to lighten these up on their own, which is not that difficult to do. Just so that way they work with the picture. So that's where I'm at. But I'm just kind of glad I managed to at least get that part done. So now, probably for the rest of the night, I'm actually just going to start working on this frog. So that way tomorrow I can do the admin stuff I have to. And then probably finish the drawing that I have sitting right over there. So that way I can move on. But there's still like, I still need to make like sticker sheets to put on Printify too. But again, that'll probably get finished up Tuesday. Most likely all this will get finished Tuesday, and that way it's just that I have left. But I could probably do that while I'm here because that won't take me long at all with what I need to do. So, making some progress. So I'm going to get started, and hopefully I'll have a decent bit when I come back to show you guys. Alright, so it's Tuesday night. So let me show you all the little adventures I've been on. So I started this yesterday. Oh, I think I've already shown this actually. So, but it was this little sketch. So I turned it into this. This is my papers. Like, I'm gonna have to make sure that this is all, like, as straight as possible whenever I go to outline this, so it doesn't, like, mess up. But I probably will. But I just made some little frogs. These have not been touched since I've last dealt with them, which is really bad. Over here, I managed to at least get the marker done. So now I gotta try and finish it. When that will happen, I don't know. Technically this weekend is when it should definitely be done by, so I can start to finish it. Up here, so this is actually what took me most of the day, is this. Because I decided to try and almost like finalize the shrinking paper and my sticker stuff, which I have some of it here. I have these Avery labels somewhere in this pile down here, which is actually this. So it's shipping labels, but I can draw on it. So it's kind of like an off-white. And then that's shrink-a-dink paper. Then I have this paper, which is for the silhouette. So this is a bright white and it's a little bit softer. But I managed to make stickers with this. And then I also have a clear coating, again, somewhere. That's not it. No, that is it. Which is this. So again, it's for your Cricut, but it's for making labels with. So this part does come off. It was really hard, like it's offset a tiny bit, but I have like real nails and I was struggling to get it off. So, but I made these two little stickers here. So I used the paper. I did cut it with scissors because that is actually kind of thick. So I couldn't use an X-Acto knife, but I did two different versions on both papers. And personally, I don't really feel like you can really tell a difference. So, I mean, this one might be a tad bit lighter because it was on the bright white and that was on the Avery paper. So I think I am going to do these and I'll offer it, like, yeah, you can kind of see it there. Just so it kind of gives a little bit of a sheen. But I might offer it to where you can either have a matte sticker where there's like no sheen and like no protective covering, or you can have it with the protective covering. One, I want to try and get rid of that stuff, but I'm also just like trying to give the option. Because I know like there is this film that you can place on your stuff and people have a scraper where they scrape it off. I don't know what that is. I don't know if it's like a type of laminate or something. So I'm wondering if I should try getting that, but I'm like, I also kind of want to use the stuff I have because I have no other like need for it. So I still might go ahead and put it on there, and obviously I can sit there and mess around with it as much as I need to and I can perfect it. But I guess the other problem is also trying to take the sticky part off. So I'll have to figure that out. Obviously it'd be a lot bigger than this. So I'm wondering if it'd be bigger, it might help. But there's that. And then this is a shrink-a-dink paper. So this is the frosted, is what this was. I actually used pencil for this. It was fun to kind of sit there and watch it bake and curl up. But yeah, this was all pencil. And then I have that satin varnish, maybe that, that I put on here. So, I mean, you can kind of see it, but I was just kind of putting on here because I was trying to see what would go on. It did kind of carry the pencil over some. So I was just trying to like protect it. So I'm wondering, it did say thin layers and I was just trying to put it on here just to see what it would do. So that might be a practice situation, but even then I might not give these away immediately until I can deal better with them. This is the clear paper. So I actually, which I kind of like this side better. So it says to put the color side up, but here's what it looks like. So I'm wondering if when I bake it, I should put the colored side down. So, because I guess it's almost like the window, the glass. So that's what I'm wondering. But yeah, so these were just done like super quick, but I just did like regular old paints, and then I had some Posca markers I just put on top just to kind of cover it in some more, but you can kind of see it took some of the stuff off. So I might not have to let it dry the whole time. So those are my little experiments. I was like, okay, I have a better idea, but again, I would need to practice with them some more before I kind of gave them up for sale. So I'm kind of tempted to do these. So obviously I can perfect these some more. So I might need to do some more like larger ones just so I can kind
kind of at least put them up and just kind of give an example of what they would look like with and without the mat. Is probably what I'll do. But I also am wondering if I should just stick with the Avery paper and just not even worry about the clear white and just stick with this. But that way I can give the glossy version with the protective covering and hopefully it comes off kind of nice. Or we'll just do the matte. Because either one works. Like, it's still a sticker. Like, it's for a label. Like, I actually messed up because I had another, I actually messed up this flower because I forgot I was going to put pencil on here just to see if it held. And it held fine. Like, that clear paper worked fine with the pencil. Like, it held. So it takes a little bit of force to get it off. I just don't know if it will stay like that over time, but I'm assuming it would, especially like if I got done with it and I kind of like pressed it and kept it underneath something heavy until I'm ready to like ship it, then it might help it stay on there, but it's like, it's not coming off because I only cut off the bit I need. Oh, I guess it, well, to be fair, I was trying to take it off. So that's what that's from. But like this, it does take a little, I mean, it's not, like, it's still kind of stickery, but it doesn't come off easy. Like, I actually kind of had to take a second to get it off. Like, it's on there, like, it's pretty good on there. So I think I'm just going to do that. So yeah, I might do a bigger one. I'm still going to do the border as usual, which is just for me. But I'm wondering if what I'll do, I might make two versions anyway, one with and without the protective covering. And then one of them will have a white border, one of them a black border, and I can give the option of, do you want white or black border? Because in case someone's like partial to the white border, then they can have the white border if they want it. But if somebody wants the black, then they can have the black. So I might just offer that as available. I can go ahead and put the papers up too. I also want to put up bookmarks, but I would need to get like a laminator and stuff. So, because I know some people laminate, and I'm like, that actually kind of makes sense to laminate. There's other things I want to get too, but I'm like, I'd prefer to wait until I can start making some money back, so we'll see. But I can also put it like coming soon, these items or something. But I mean, I guess I could do the laminator. I just don't know if people would want bookmarks or not. I mean, I don't even have to do the laminator. I can just use this clear plastic stuff and just put it over there. I could try that and see, because again, it's not coming off. Like, it's pretty good on there. So I think anyway. Ooh, maybe not. But I have to see if this is, oh no, okay, so it's not coming off. So that was just the actual backing to the sticker. So I could get away with that, I think, for now, and then eventually like upgrade when it's possible. But I wouldn't upgrade until I got like a, I mean, because obviously I'd want a printer or something, but at least a cutter. So I could do it that way. I'm kind of tempted. But I think, yeah, I think I need to work on doing, like, I actually might go ahead and do a bookmark too. Because I actually want the fire dragons. The fire dragons, I originally wanted to do bookmarks. I actually might go ahead and do both of those with a cutesy and a regular version. Commission stuff, I can just take one of my old drawings and just put it on there, and I'll put the paper sizes and just say, you know, this kind of stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to focus on getting the stickers done, the bookmark. Figure out what pictures I need. Because I think I'm going to try and do the P.O. box thing tomorrow. Because that's what I'm waiting for, is I need to do the P.O. box for the return. So I think I just have to go pick up the keys. So I'm pretty sure that's all I have to do. And then probably work on the Christmas art too. And then go from there tomorrow. So that way I can pay for the box, go get the keys. Because there's a post office place like really close to me. So I'm probably going to do that one. I haven't been yet, but that's the idea because it's super close. And I can get that stuff set up for tomorrow. I already have one person for a commission in line. He's been waiting forever, which I do appreciate. I mean, I still need to order business cards too. Yeah. But I can order those when I'm doing the commission, I suppose. That's just $250. No. Or is that $100, roughly? But how fast am I going to go through those? So probably not very fast. He is going to go ahead and get all 4, though. Because he's been waiting so patiently. Like, it's just one thing I'm going to give him. Because I feel so bad. Because he's been waiting. So but he also wants them. He told me, because I said I was going to use these as business cards. He says he wants them. So I'm just going to surprise him and give him all 4 of them. So we can have the whole series 1. And then I actually need to start working on those at some point again. So I can just go ahead and just get them done in batches. So that's what we're going to work on. Yeah, so I'll focus on sticker stuff. So sticker, bookmark, which the bookmarks will probably take me a bit. But I also know what I want to do, so I'm like, they'll probably be really quick. And then Christmas art. Let me show you the Christmas art. Because I actually just got those finished. Hold on. So they're ready to upload. So that's all I'm waiting for now is to get that done. And that's it for Christmas before I have to put it up. And then I also need to start working on the Patreon stuff because I want to do the mock-ups and get those ready so I can kind of show people what they would possibly get. So I got to do that too. It's fine. Okay, let me show you. Wait. Yeah. Okay, let me just show you. Okay. So here's Light. So she's done. So this is what it looks like. Because I actually did re-outline the words and such. Because all that's outlined. Here is Snow. So he's all done. I do like how the words came out. Jingle, her words were hard. Because I was like, well, it's obviously bells. Because it's Jingle All the Way. So I just did like the little circular bells on the ropes is what I did. Or I guess the ribbon. So I just had it wrapping around. Jolly. Hers wasn't too bad, so I kind of gave it more of like the holly feel because my idea was like, it's a holly jolly Christmas. So because of that, it made me think of doing the holly with the jolly. So I just gave it like the little berries to go with it. And I just did the presents and the stockings. So this is the first pattern that I had in mind for doing all those designs together. Was that, and then this is it without the background. So I just did both to see which one I liked more, because I can make a pattern, because this is my idea, was to have it like this. I guess I'm just worried about this part, but I think I can make it bigger, because I can make it bigger and cut this off and make it a pattern. Yeah, because I still have to yeah, these are just the videos. But I still have to do the Patreon stuff, which I need to complete. Yeah, and I have to get business cards ordered at some point. Because I'm going to get it from Vistaprint. Vistaprint's pretty quick. I'm just going to do that because I'm going to get a bunch of stuff. Like, because there's some others, like I also want to do prints. So I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and just order prints from Vistaprint too. And I can just sell my own prints. But I don't know if that would make sense right now. I might have to wait till I get a few of them. But I also want to order there for the Patreon stuff between that and Vogue Grease. So I need to get started. Plus I also want to work on this little frog painting, but because there's other things I want to do with this. Like I want to make like the little frog characters. I actually have one idea for one of them and I'm so excited. He's gonna be like a little derpy frog. I can't wait. But you have to get started because I also have to color the comics some more. So I can hopefully get the video out for Saturday. Because right now that's not happening. Because I forgot Venom. We're watching Venom on Thursday. My dad's like, hey, don't forget. And I'm like, I forgot. He's like, yeah, I figured. And I'm like, yeah, I did. So and I was going to go visit my parents anyway on Thursday. So now I'm like, I won't really be here on Thursday anyway. Because I'm probably going to leave here at like 2. Since we're going to the theater. And our movie's at like, is it 6 or 7:30? My mom gets off at 6. So it's just so I can spend time with the boys. But I'm like, if I can get this Christmas drawing done, so that way I can get the Christmas done and the Patreon stuff worked on. I just want to try to make like little mock-ups or something, or just kind of get the like art ready to make a mock-up for. So I can upload it to Vogue Race and like take a screenshot and just use that as examples for the Patreon thing when you sign up. Because I went and, like, I was like, I could get it up maybe next week or something. So, yeah, that's where we're at right now. But let me just continue on with my mess. So I might work on the Christmas stuff until it needs to be recorded, stop, and maybe work on the sticker stuff. I'm not recording the stickers. I'm just going to make an example just so I have something to post for pictures. And then I'll work on the bookmark. And then probably go back to Christmas, because I need to work on those 3 specifically. And then I'll have to figure out what pictures I need, which I don't think that'll be difficult. Like, I know what I need. So then I can just take out one of my drawings and I can put it next to there, because that's actually a 6x8. So I can have that as a size for the 6x8. Because that's probably what I'll do, is I'll probably like have them sit on top of one another with like the measurements, you know, like how some people do on like the outside. I think is what I'll do. So I'm gonna get started, because that's gonna be a lot, because I probably won't go to bed because I won't be here on Thursday. So I'm kind of losing the majority of a day. I'll have the morning time, but I'm not gonna be home till probably almost 10 when I leave. So that's why I'm like, I might as well just stay up tonight. Like, I got energy drinks, so that way I can sit here and just work on this stuff, so that way tomorrow, hopefully I can get everything uploaded so I can let him know and let everybody else know. Because I told him, I was like, yep, you're gonna be my guinea pig, so if anything's wrong, you know, just gotta let me know so I can fix it. So, but I'm excited. I don't know what he wants, so I've never asked. So I'm hoping it's something that I'm willing to do, but we'll see. But I might have to be lenient and just do what he asked me, because he's been waiting for so long. So, but we'll see how that goes. And then, yeah, I'll probably get commission stuff up first, and then next week will probably be Patreon. But that also means I have to take off Halloween and upload Christmas, but I also need to figure out the Christmas design so I know what's going on what, so that way when it comes to upload, I can be really fucking quick. It's a lot, but it's okay. It's just the beginnings, which I know in the first of it, it's a lot, because I haven't set everything up. But it's alright. Plus, when I get those other items I want to eventually have, I gotta do all that too. I gotta do examples for that too. But that's alright. I also want to sculpt too, so I'm like, I'm probably not going to get to sculpting this week, but that's just whatever, because I need to get those done personally. I'm like, I need to work on those. I wouldn't mind like selling those, so we'll see. But, because I actually want to make a little peacock, which I think would be fun for my mom. Probably going to make a butterfly. I'm like, I also kind of want to make a horse for her, or at least try to, or something. I'm just trying to make some fun things. I'm trying to, like, I also have an idea for a snake I want to do, which I think would be kind of cool. So there's just a lot I gotta do. But I'm gonna stop talking, because I also have to get this whole video together, because it's going up tomorrow. And I haven't even touched it, so I gotta do that too. So I actually might sit here and do that first to get the video done. And then we'll start to color and draw. Alright, so giving a quick update about where we are. So this is where I got on the marker so far. Up here, I'm trying to keep it kind of light, like it's reflecting the lights, if you will, because it's, icicles. So over here, I was trying to like do the house, I guess, kind of on the darker side, because my intention was to have the light coming in this way, pretty much. That's why it's all dark up here. I think when I actually do the pencil, it'll look a little bit better. I know down here we need to get fixed a little bit, but bear with me, I'm trying. So that's where we're at with that. So not too bad. It didn't take me that long to do. But I mean, so far it's okay. But I think, yeah, once I put pencil down, it'll help make it look a heck of a lot better. And as for my little dragons, this is where we are. So I actually just got finished with them. In all reality, like, they didn't take me nearly as long as, like, they normally would have. This was me trying to figure out his arm placement, kind of. But here's the main fire dragon. So I'm actually about to color them. I didn't put all their details in, because I'm like, I'm going to have to later anyway. But that's where he turned out. And here's my little cutesy version. Adorable. I know his head's kind of big, but I'm like, again, he's cutesy, so it's almost like my chibi version, because I can't, or chibi, whatever it is. Because I can't draw it properly like that. This is what we came up with. Like this, I'm like, well, his leg is kind of kicking out, so I'm like, it's whatever. But, I mean, this was originally what I was trying to do anyway, where I was going to have him, like, a big head and, like, a kind of a little body and, like, stuff. But I'm like, I still think he's cute. So, that's what I'm going to do with these. Because like Printify offers a bookmark. I don't know if it's double-sided. If it's double-sided, I'll just have both of them on there together. If not, then we'll just have one bookmark each. I might as well since I'm making them, but that means I'm going to have to figure out there's a Metro bookmark. I have no idea what I'm doing for that yet. Because obviously, I mean, I guess I can do it horizontally, I suppose. If anything, but I don't know yet. But yes, now I'm going to get to coloring these guys. Because then probably, maybe when I'm done coloring, at least the marker, I might finish this marker. I don't know yet. We'll see, but at least I made some progress.
Alright, so it's Wednesday. It's 2:30-ish. So I've kind of been like working on little bits here and there. Because I was kind of just doing like, you know, admin things. So like I'm actually in a problem right now. Is I want to get the commission stuff up today. Problem is that I do need a PO box, you know, just for kind of like return address and all that stuff, because I don't want to use my real one. So I'm trying to get one, or at least get the paperwork, because I have to actually go into the place and get the keys, which is fine. Like, it's not that far from me. And I can't do that because it's like internal error on the website, and I'm like, fuck. So if it does it to me again, like, I'm gonna probably do it a little bit later tonight before I get off. And then if it does it to me again, I'll try again one more time in the morning. And if it happens again, I actually might just call them and just ask them if I can just come in and just fill the paperwork out there. Because I'm like, I don't know what else to do. Because tomorrow I'm going to go see my parents and we're going to watch a movie. But I was going to probably do some tidying up in the morning because my art area, as you have seen, is a bit of a mess. So I'm like, I kind of want to change it up a little bit. So that's what I was going to do tomorrow versus, I also might mop too. So we'll see. That was my idea. But I'm like, I need to get this commission stuff up. So now I'm like, do I give it a little bit? Because I'm going to start working on the Wix website for my little blog thing I want to do. There won't be anything sales. It's just a blog. So I'm like, I might work on that for a bit, and then maybe whenever I'm ready to kind of cut it off, like 5 or 6 or something, we'll see. Because there's some other things I still need to do. There's a tiny bit. Because the biggest thing was the commissions, but it's like, if I can't get the P.O. box, then I can't do the commissions yet, which sucks. So I'm like, if I have to get them up tomorrow, that's fine. So that's why I'm like, but if it cuts me off again and tells me no, then I'll probably just do what I was going to do tomorrow today. So that way, just in case it does work tomorrow, or if I can go in there and just fill the stuff out, then I'll just do that instead, which is completely fine. Like, I can leave here whenever I want to, so I was going to leave here probably like around 2 or whatever. Just so I can kind of spend some time with the dogs. And there's some things I need to like read and watch and stuff, so I was like, well, I could just do that while I'm there. Because not much is going to be happening, because my dad's got to work, and then my brother might be at work. I don't know for sure yet. He might be off. I don't know his schedule, because he got a new job. And then mom won't be home till like 6, so I'll have some time to kill. So I was going to be productive and just get a couple things going that I need to do. So I was like, so I might be switching some stuff up tomorrow. But I could also probably start working on figuring out what products are going, like what designs are going with. Well, because my other idea was to start working on the Patreon designs, like the mock-ups, so that way I can put them onto Vogue Race to get the I can't words right now, the screenshot, and get those going so I can release it next week with like Christmas stuff just to get it up. But I'm like, I have to have this P.O. box first, so because they close at 5 is the problem. So that's why I was like, I was kind of wanting to give it a little bit before I try it again. Because they said that you have to fill out the paperwork online and bring it in with like 2 forms of IDs. That's why I'm like, I need this to work. But yeah, so if it doesn't work tonight or tomorrow morning, then, because I open up at 8:30, so I was like, okay, that's fine. Because I can just, I'm wondering if I should just try it on my phone. I might need to, we'll see. But I mean, I probably could. Because if I have to print it out, I have to print it out on my phone anyway. I can't use my laptop because the printer does not want to work with my laptop anymore. So I'm like, okay. So I can do it wirelessly with my phone. So that's where we're at right now. So it's problems. So I might work on the Wix thing and some other stuff for a bit before I try again. And then we'll see. If it doesn't work on the laptop, then I'll try on the phone. And hope for the best. If not, we'll try again tomorrow because maybe they just have an issue right now. Because I'm trying to pick the post office closest to me. There's one that is close to me, but the size of box I want, they don't have available. And I'm like, damn it. So the next one that's closest is available, but it's like almost 5 miles away. So I'm like, damn. But I'm like, okay. So, because I also need the box to have stuff delivered to me. If I was like work from home, I wouldn't mind just having everything just delivered because like I'm here. But because I don't want to risk it getting delivered when I'm not here. Because there's like, they literally just come up and bring it to your door. And I'm like, I don't want to risk that. Because I'm like, I don't know how trustworthy these people are. Because I don't talk to anyone here. So that's why the only reason why I'm even getting this big P.O. box. If it was a little one, I'd be fine. So I'm like, how often am I going to get like return packages? That's all I'm using it for at this point. But for now, I'm going to use this box. I'm going to do like the 6-month plan and see what happens in 6 months. Because I might get lucky and be able to work from home. If I can do things right. But let me show you the art really quick that I got completed, because that's going to get posted as the examples for now, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so here's one of the bookmarks. This is the little cutesy one. These took me all night because I did not go to bed, and I mean these took me all damn night. So there's that one. So those are both done. And then I've also been working on these examples. So I got the 2 stickers completed. So this will be like the black background. So it's like a little fish with like the designs in it. With the plastic, the protector on it. So that's on here. And it does peel off. Like up here like it should. So right now the protector is still on it itself. This is just the backing to the actual paper. So, because this is the sticker like right here, or it's right there. So it works. And this is the other version, was just like, you know, you could do like a white background with words on it. And I just kind of, luckily these are examples, so I don't really care. But this is going to be annoying with this line right here. Well, I had it peeled up earlier. I guess it doesn't want to work right now, but that's fine. But just so I can kind of show. So that was just something really quick too. So, because those will be some examples. Because that was the other thing, was taking pictures today to get that stuff up. But I'm like, if I get this commission stuff up tomorrow, that's fine. Because I can just get these pictures like kind of quickly taken to put up on the site. Because I don't think it'll take me that long to do. I hope not anyway, because I'm not doing a ton. But again, it depends. But yeah, it depends on when I get this post office box. Because they open up at 8:30. So I'm like, if anything, I could try again one more time. Worst comes to worst. And if there's nothing, then I'll call it like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And just kind of ask, like, can I just come in? Because it's not working on the website. And I'm like, I can be there in like 20 minutes. It's like, I just want this post office box so I can start ordering things that I need. Which right now would just be business cards at this moment. Until I need, like, the Patreon stuff. But I wouldn't order that stuff until I know for sure how much I need. So, that's kind of how I feel. But that's where I'm at right now. So, I guess I'll get working on that. I will give it a little bit. And then we will come back and hope it works. But I need to get this up. So I'm just going to end the vlog here. So thank you for watching. And if you want to see what happens next, and we're going to hope I can get this P.O. box you'll have to tune in next time and see how the commission stuff worked out, because we're going to hope that I can get it up tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping. If not, Friday. But I'm really hoping tomorrow, since I won't be here. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.